Hello, Bobby. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Gianluca. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
So, how was your weekend?
Yeah, good, very good. It rained, but solved a big issue because either it's too warm this part
Oh, is it
of
really?
the year. Yeah, so
What do you consider too warm?
too warm. Yeah, I try to translate in Fahrenheit scale. We are pretty 104 degree.
Holy cow!
Yeah, during August, yeah.
I thought you were going to say 92.
No,
Oh
no.
my, you got New Jersey beat, that's for sure.
Yeah,
We're in the 90s. Wow, that's hot.
yeah. Yeah, it's at the end of July and the first 2 or 3 weeks of August. It's very warm. But yesterday it rained, so now it's
Now,
pretty
that's not
cold.
all of Italy. Isn't that like Italy's tourist season, the end of July, beginning of August?
Yeah, the end of July it's very warm. Everybody has the air conditioning in the house if you want to sleep tight with no
Yeah, but what I'm
problem.
saying is I'm surprised it's so warm then because from here, for what I know, is that the only real cool time to go to Italy is July and August. That's when like
Yeah,
everybody from the States goes to Italy, and I'm surprised if it's that hot why they're going.
yeah. In my
Interesting.
opinion, yeah, I think better is June, also the end of June, because in June, yeah, it's you can see in June also some days with like 86 degree. You can go to the sea,
Mhm.
and yeah, it's the best. I think June, at the end of June, and also the first 2 weeks of July. Yes,
Yeah,
are pretty
104,
good.
you're not going to the beach. The sand is too hot. You can't get to the water. Jeez,
Yeah,
that's hot.
and
Eh,
everybody they plan holidays in August because August is very warm, so no one wants to
wants to work.
work. Yeah.
Good point. Good point. Okay, so I'm looking for the
If you think a
thing I
city
was
like, also I can go that it's close to the sea, and in August all it's closed, like I don't know, shopper, or if you want to plan to a visit with doctor, you cannot in August.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I always thought. It like
Everybody.
closed down. Yeah,
Yeah.
like they're closed in August. Uh, anyway, so welcome everyone to the Hyperledger Foundation, or I should say Linux Foundation Decentralized Trust, Monday morning meeting, August 4th of AIFAQ. Very excited for today. We have a lot going on. Peter will not be here today, so just to get off the bat to find out what's going on. Um, are we doing the thing Tuesday night? Did that get through with the Founders Institute, or are we not doing Tuesday night? Like, I don't know if Dawn ever
Yeah.
got back to us.
Yeah, I think so, but me too. I did not receive the invitation yet.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's what I thought.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
I think
we're
so. We are ready. So
okay. Yeah, so I created a framework for a presentation just so that we have like one or two introduction slides, and we can go over those later. But I wasn't sure because I didn't get the invite. So okay, so moving right along, I'm going to turn this over to Gianluca. Just let me know when you want me to advance the screens. That should work.
okay, yeah,
We did this
okay,
real quick.
that's
Code of conduct and antitrust policy. Those are the links. Please visit them. Everybody's been on this call before. We all know each other, so we're going to move right along with that. Up.
okay.
Hold on.
No problem.
There we go. So
Okay,
the
small
agenda
news.
today. I'm going to turn my mic off.
No, no, yeah, it's okay. Small news. Some. About agents, I implemented the web search agent and I will push the code to the official repo, I promise. And also about Snowflake, I'm in contact with Jeram and Sumana. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, yeah, I followed this example and yeah, the code it's very easy. A small a new file that contains the agent, very easy, and the other another yeah, the call of the agents in the chatbot. No more. The agent reply with the answer and also provide source links, and so we can also show the source link into the chat. And okay, next slide, please. Okay, that's an example when at the moment when the system wants to reply with when the system returns I don't know. So the agents looking for the answer on web and reply with the answer and the source links. And so it's the idea is very simple. And so again, I will push the code. I promise as soon as possible.
So for the presentation, do we want to go over the functionality by showing like a slide like this and saying like this is the not web agent search, but for the presentation, showing them how the system works slide by slide, or do we just want to do the demo?
Personally, I prefer the demo.
Okay,
Yeah,
me too.
a
Okay,
very
just
short.
checking.
Yeah, we at demo when we present the system, it's very easy. Log in, ask question, and
Yep,
if the system has the reply, this reply to the answer, or if not, you try to search on the web and reply with the
yep,
answer from the web. So
perfect.
very easy. And
Thank you.
also, if you want, maybe I can prepare a short video and I'd like to share with you and Peter maybe if you have some suggestion. Okay, maybe today I will prepare a short video, like 5 minutes, and I will share with you and Peter. And if you want, you can give me suggestion. Okay. Okay, what? Next slide. Yeah, just one thing that I see. Agents are that we can investigate. So it's also a training step for us. Agents are very expensive. Yeah, very expensive. And yeah, if you want to check, yeah, uh, the it's very different price when you ask. To Mistral API, maybe you have at the end of at the end of month, you have like $2 or $3 of invoice, very cheap. But if you integrate agents, um, yeah, you have the same amount with few requests. So one idea is also to. I read some article on Medium and on the web, and um, they suggest developers to implement the agents on their own. I mean, um, we can implement agents. um, we have the tools to do that, to implement agents, so we can. And many LLM also provide tools. Tools are the execution task. So we can investigate, I think, later to create our um, web search agent using tool, and that solution should be much cheaper. Okay, so I think it's also an idea to Yeah, it's also a way to train and to learn something in our mentorship program. Okay, about Snowflake. I talked with Jerome. I sent him a message and asking a demo because he provided some a screenshot and he's working on demo version. And the idea is to show that demo to Tim which is who is a senior solution architect on Snowflake, and because we can ask to team how we can move forward. So some suggestion about our app. I think the first step is to have AIFAQ, like Jerome is working on. But maybe next step is another custom app to publish because the example of Snowflake application are different to AIFAQ. Any question?
I do have a question, but I'm not sure how to word it. So I know Sumana on the next slide. So I'm just going to go to the next slide because I know it has to do with the next slide. So I know Sumana set this up, and I'm more looking at number 4. Do we want to put this tool in the marketplace through their startup challenge program, or do we just want to put it in with Tim? You know what I mean? Like this
Yeah,
seems
you
to
said
be like they want you to do it the startup challenge. And if so, who
yeah,
would do that? My
yeah.
vote is
I
Sumana.
think yeah, we also Sumana can apply to the question because she provided us that list to us. Yeah,
My vote goes for Sumana. That's just me.
yeah.
Actually, for
Um,
me, I thought that once demo is ready to show to people, we can apply to all these things. Actually, Snowflake build also a good thing. It is taking applications all over now actually. Startup,
Well, do you think it's best to go through the startup challenge or just to um, go
actually,
with
the
Tim?
startup challenge is the Snowflake annual event is going to conduct in 2026 June. So they are planning the startup challenge to announce top 3 startups under their Snowflake marketplace and to announce them in Snowflake annual event next year.
okay.
That's what they
Okay. I think.
told us
Oh, sorry.
about.
Sorry, Sumana.
Oh,
Go
Okay.
that's an
ahead.
Yeah.
image.
Yeah,
That's
that's
an
an image,
image.
but yeah,
Yeah.
no, but I also shared the documents in
Link. Yeah,
that's a
exactly.
link. You can click on the Snowflake events. Yeah, correct, and you have the link of the documents.
It is, they have given step-to-step guide. And they have announced that they will assign a guide to us once we applied and I guess shortlisted. They will guide us later after the deed silence.
Yeah, I'm just signing up to get information at
Yeah,
this point. So
I do have more.
great. So I will spend some time looking at this. Oh, so we have till October. That this works perfect for the
Mhm.
program. Very
You might be
excited. And
complete.
and these I don't mean to interrupt. I'm going to let you talk about all these too. These
Yeah,
look fabulous. So go ahead, explain
yeah,
them to us so that we can see where we're headed.
yeah. First one is Snowflake Build. It is a global virtual event, so we do not have to go anywhere and present. It is a good thing, I feel, to present our startup. It is a conference where everyone present their apps and all built over Snowflake and market their apps. It is a nice place to market ourselves. And the second and third ones are Snowflake World Tours are conducting all over the world, and these are the places where India is. India got selected. So Hyderabad and Bangalore are places near to our colleges, universities and all. So I thought myself and Jairam can go there and present it if it is possible. If so it is completed by then September 26th. I think it
Yeah,
might get completed by.
I can, because I know that we had sent that one Tim at an advisory call was talking about some big New York conference for AI
Mm-hmm.
that never actually happened, but Min was alerted to it, so she's waiting for us to, let her know what you guys want to do. So I will send her an email today with these. I don't think the startup challenge is really anything that she needs to know about for the mentorship program. Sending you to go present, but these two, if this is what you'd like to do, definitely I will send them
No,
over to
no,
her to get approval.
no, it's not about the mentorship process. It's just to market ourselves. It is a nice event. It is just one day event. We can go and come back in a day. And it is also near to us. That's why
Okay,
I
so
told it. Mm.
we still have to keep in mind somewhere to
Yeah.
if you guys want to travel somewhere. So if
Mm.
there's any travel expenses with these, they should be as well covered. uh,
So, and I think fifth and sixth also there. Nice.
okay, anything else? I'm going to go share my screen again, this time for our other stuff, to make sure that it's all covered. Okay, so uh, is there any updates with the presentation for the multi-agent? That would be Ryan or Lochan, or anything that they want to present or add to today's meeting?
Yeah, I do have. Uh, so, like, I have shared like a doc in which there was the thing which I would like. I have given as a speech for that Japan and Korea open source summit. Like regarding that AIFAQ one, like I have shared on like that multi-agent channel on Slack. So like it's like last day I could edit it. So like I was like thinking if you could get like read it just once. So if there is any change, then I could make some changes in it.
Can everybody see
Actually,
that?
yeah,
Mhm.
actually one of the condition like I mentioned AIFAQ very like less was like they have mentioned that I should not like specifically write any of product or project. Like I should write something in a way that I am like teaching something or like in that way. So I've tried to like minimum write like AIFAQ everywhere, but it is like overall around the AIFAQ itself.
That's good. Now, what do they want? Do they want you to submit a presentation with a script, or do they want you to present just this speech, or what are their requirements for applications?
Actually, there were boxes like whichever I have like shared here. Like there were boxes for title, for description, and for this like options for everything. Like this is whole thing which I filled in that thing. So if I get selected for like I am selected for attendee there, and if I get selected for as a speaker, then they would ask me next for that PPT, like related to presentation, which I have to present there. So like this
When
is
you get
application.
selected.
So like Korea one would be like result would be coming around 16th August, and the Japan one would be in September.
That's fast. 16th of August. Very nice. You did a good work. Thank you. I'm excited for you. Excited?
Yeah,
Um, you'll get the speaking. They really rarely turn people down who've actually complete the tasks they assign. So one of the big hurdles is actually completing the application correctly, which you've done. So I mean, a lot of people can't even get that far. So that's a good
Actually, like
indicator.
it's actually great because like last time for that Japan event, it's like the season's biggest event for that open source. Like last in December, and last time Linus Torvald and like some other speakers like saying like at that level have came to that sessions. Like I'm quite excited for that stuff.
Good, good, good. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. And again, there's ways you can take advantage of everything. Like I personally, when I'm a speaker, I go early. I find that the speaker room, because there's always a room for speakers, and I hang out with the other speakers and just chit chat with them. Like plant myself in that room because that's where the other speakers are going to be. So funny, when I was speaking at NFT NYC, I did that, and that's when I met Snoop Dogg. He walked in the room. I was
Also,
like,
like I found one thing that in Japan event there was separate another speaker section for LFX mentees, like specifically for LFX mentees.
nice.
Like they have
That's
given us
really
separate
nice.
space also for them.
That's great. I think that's awesome. So anything else and anything we can help you with, just let us know. So let's go back to, so that was that. And Snowflake, we talked about a little bit about that. Um, so my only thing with the Founders Institute Keystone demo Tuesday on 8/4 is I was starting to create, am I still sharing? Yes. I was starting to create a PowerPoint presentation for it. Um, Let me slide that over. It's right now it's just, we don't need a presentation more than anything. So I'm just going to take these slides and just make them as an introduction to the event. I was going to do a planning meeting tomorrow. If you want, Gianluca, with Peter, I'll send a Zoom link out. Whatever time works for you works for me. So we can do that before. And I still don't know if this is valid, but I really do want to input a document that says something not false, but very specific, like Founder Keystone had 60,000 likes online. Uh, Keystone San Diego had 20,000 likes online, and put that into the system as a private document and then ask questions both logged in as a private user and logged in as a public user, and see if you can ask the question, how many likes did, who's the better likes, or what, ask questions of that, both private and public, and see if they answer it. Do you think that's worthwhile testing?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Or another idea is to get the documents that can access only the subscribers, only the founders, and yeah, are the founder issued guides, and maybe download two or three guides and use that for private data,
Uh-huh.
and
And then I
try
got it.
to, yeah, can be, we can ask question to that topics and see different answer in case of
That's what I'll
yeah,
do.
like admin user or guest user.
So I'm pretty sure I can get at some of those documents. If not, I'll ask you to just send me one or two of them, because you're logged in now as a founder, whereas I'm just a mentor.
Yeah,
So I
but
don't know.
yeah, it's
I'll
correct. But
try. I'll
last,
get at some private. I'll see if
yeah,
I
I
can get
think
at their
you
private.
can try. Last time I remember that I'm not the access at the moment because now I'm like alumni, not
Yeah,
founders.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's changed my
My status,
role
yeah, my
in the,
status
yeah.
was always mentor. So you kept saying come to the meeting, and I never got a link because I was a mentor. And unless I signed up to work the meeting as a mentor, they don't give you the link. So I was like, no, I'm not. Okay, whatever. So anyway, so yeah, so I'll look for some private data. If not, I'll just ping you and ask you to send me something, and then I'll load it privately and ask questions as a private. Um, and then I might need someone to help me with that after I do it, to just test it as a public user who doesn't have my private login to ask the question. Maybe I'll reach out to like Mercy or Sumana or Lochan and ask them to help me test. That'll be like a little down the road tomorrow, probably. I don't think I'll get to that today with everything else. So that's good. So moving along to the website, which is still completely not working. It couple things going on I'll talk about, and I'll tell everybody where I'm headed. I don't know if I know J Ram's not on the call, but he was trying to help me out. So here's an interesting thing. So to catch people up on what's going on with the website, as soon as we configured the subdomains for all our demos this week, our AIFAQ.pro went down. So for some reason, with the way we have it organized, we're having troubles with the DNS servers and our platform. So right now our platform it's hosted by this company called Pairs. So I have the domains, you can manage the domain name, and you can see, come on, it takes a very long time to do this. So I'll go to the next screen if I can find it. Where did it go? There it is. So right now we have this set up with the named servers, and this I think is helping the subdomains because usually they're pointing, and let's see if the other page is up yet, to WordPress. So this, oh no, this is still there. So when you see AIFAQ, which is this one, hold on, let me bring this over. This is how we're supposed to be able to edit it. AIFAQ at WordPress. So if we go to domains here, where's my dashboard? Where's domains? There we go. We have the premium, and we're deployed. We have the subdomains for Keystone, for Monday. They're all configured. There's all errors. So it's definitely on the WordPress connection that we're having a problem. Now, I'm not tied to the WordPress solution. If we want to hand code the website, we don't need WordPress for anything but our emails. And I'm sure I can transfer that over to something quick. But right now, this is what happens when you hit AIFAQ.pro. And again, it has to do with tying in WordPress as the editor for the main site. So I'm not really sure where I'm going, but it's got to get fixed. So I don't know how to have our main website and the subdirectories work. So any suggestions from anyone?
Okay, yeah, I can try. I have the AIFAQ.info, and I think I can try with that domain, and maybe I can find the solution in that domain. And if any, we can transfer the same solution to
Yep.
AIFAQ.pro.
But what I'm saying is I think whatever we're doing with paying for the WordPress editor and all the stuff at WordPress is confusing the DNS, because that's basically the only problem, because it's still pointing somewhere, or it looks like it wants to point to WordPress. Something's still registered to WordPress. That's why when you changed it, or when we changed the DNS settings for the subdirectories, it stopped working. So I don't know. I have no idea. But this seems to be where we need to stay. Let me see if it gives me the subdomains. I'm not real good at this, and I don't want to screw anything up for you because the demo's working. And right now, that's the most important thing is to
Yeah,
keep
maybe the
that
next
demo.
step can be to, yeah, I can try to work with AIFAQ.info. Maybe because I'm not I don't have WordPress, so maybe I can use also still HTML or other kind of solution to have an example of a landing page.
But I'm not even sure why it's still pointing to WordPress because like all these things don't look like it's pointing to WordPress anymore. But I think it's confused somewhere. I mean, none of these are the WordPress domain names. You know, when we used to just have the site, all these were WordPress. You know, this was a WordPress server, and now it's not. And the demo's working, so I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to
Yeah,
change anything until after Tuesday. Or no,
yeah,
then you don't want to do it because then they'll
correct.
be playing with it. So whatever I have to figure out. I'm going to probably go to a chatbot and chat GBT and ask it to analyze and how to break our website from WordPress because I have enough people in my life that can hand code a website, including myself if I took the time. Um, enough so that we can have just a landing page that works. So I will work on getting WordPress, because we do pay for it now. So I don't want to have to keep paying for it if we're not using it. And
Yeah.
then get the mailboxes transferred back over to pairs because that's the only other thing we used with WordPress was we set up the mailboxes there. And again, we need those to still work. So I will figure this out. This is my week. So that's the website. We talked about both of those. So there's new ideas. Anybody have any new ideas or things they want to talk about? See if anybody raises their hand. Nope. I know Sumana, you and I will probably get together sometime. I know I said that last week and I didn't do it, but I promise this week we will. Well, she's not even on the call anymore. She had to hop off. But I will reach out to her. And if anybody needs anything from me, just reach out. And Gianluca, I'll send a Zoom link after I chat with Peter to see what time is good for a call about the meeting
Yeah,
Tuesday.
today sorry, let me check. I think today I'm available every time, so maybe we can ask to him to Peter the availability. Yeah,
1:30
okay, I
would be
can.
good.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Perfect. I'll set up a meeting.
you can. I think you can check your availability with Peter because I'm available every time today.
Okay. That works.
Okay.
Okay. Have a good week.
Thank you very much. You too, and we see talk soon. Bye.
Yep, Bobby, I did send an email to Min. Don't send an email to Min that we are planning to go to the event in India. I just have added the events to promote. No problem. I'll wait until you tell me what to do, Samana. If you don't, I'm not sending Min anything until you tell me exactly what you need from us. So I will hold up on that.
I've just added it so that we can promote ourselves before the
Nope.
event.
Whatever you need, just let me know.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye. Bye, everyone.